during both practice and games, came to every practice. She ran an incredible offense. Throughout the season, she was very selective on who she was set to. And when presented with a challenging situation, I had to run a 5-1 rotation for 2 games without a sub, and she played 6 sets and hustled all over the court and did not give up on her teammates. There were times where she got us up from a deficit in serve, or she had a lead of 6 or 7 serves in a row. And I've had the joy and privilege of coaching this young lady, and this goes to Lady Gibbs. All right, last but not least, Coach's Award. This one I would like to present to a young lady that really made an impact on her teammates with the positivity and the fantastic attitude she had. She demonstrated, she had a wonderful example of what it means to be a true team player, is what I was trying to say, sorry. She has one of the best attitudes at practice every game. She has an incredible middle hitter swing, and this Coach's Award goes to Lexi Barnett. And then last, I'd like to thank Coach Brittany for giving me this opportunity and Effingham High School to let me be a community coach this season. I also want to thank Coach Jennifer Tillman. We had to share a court together, and we collaborated very well together. So thank you both, and thank you Effingham County for allowing me to have this opportunity. It's my turn. I just want to start by saying coaching would not be possible without my mom, who got to come tonight, and my husband. And I told the girls I would express them and Charlie or not to do that. And thank you guys for everything that you do and have done to give me this opportunity. Hasn't always been easy. A few years ago, a teacher friend of mine said, we were having a conversation, and I said, yeah, I have a game and Brinley has practice, and Brody's got a game in Augusta, and Bryce has practice, God knows where. And she said, yeah, and you're the only one that can drive. And I'm like, yes, unfortunately, you're the only one that can drive. So all of these things wouldn't be possible without me. So thank you all very much. Okay, done. I would like to recognize my JV team. I will call you up just like the ninth grade team did, and give you a little gift on our appreciation for you and your efforts this season. First up, I have Camille Bates. Next is Cassie Holloway. Grace Ford. Taylor Gordon. Peyton Butler. Bella Barnett. This child and I have a nickname, so I'm going to call her Fatty Maddie. She calls me Jenny Wendy. Next is Peyton Capel. Who I spoke to 3 times today, and when I finally called her Capel, she answered me. Next is Marley Sykes. And last but not least, Andy Wright. And I would also like to acknowledge the 3 ninth graders that I had the opportunity to pull up to play for JV. They are Lady Gibbs, I knew that I could push her, and she would continue to work harder. One night I asked her what she was doing in the game, and she laughed, and I benched her. So I think she knew that I was very serious and we meant business. But this player also had the opportunity. Coach Brittany asked her to come up and play on varsity at the end of the season, and I could not be more proud of her. My offensive MVP award goes to Maddie Zeller. My next award is my defensive MVP. This girl may have won my heart in May at tryouts. Coach Brittany, Coach Jesse, and I had lots of conversations about her, and I stood true with I wanted her on my team. I would not waver from that. I'm sorry, Coach Jesse, but I would not give in, and I wanted her to be a part of my life. And that was the first day that I had ever met her when she came to tryouts. I was constantly pushing her to also be a better player. I would push her to hustle more, even though she would show me bruises after games, and I would just tell her to get back ice, that she would be okay. She has a lot of raw talent, and I can't wait to see where the future takes her. My defensive player of the year goes to Grace Porter. My next award is my captain's award. Every year I kind of joke that I have to have a secretary because I can't do all the things by myself. I can't decide like what jersey we're wearing or what we're on, or can you please send a text and various things. My captain this year called heads or tails, and sometimes we won and sometimes we lost, but I told her it was all in fun and it didn't really matter anyway. She asked me one game what it was a color. What color should I call? And we actually won. We did it together. So my captain's award this year goes to Peyton Butler. My last award is a coach's award. I don't typically give an MVP, but this award is very similar. My coach's award this year goes to a young lady who is definitely one of a kind. She is one of a kind in the classroom, on and off the court. She is an amazing young lady. And when we went to Georgia Southern, I found out very quickly that she could play literally any position on the court on like the drop of a hat. And I would throw her into multiple positions and did and had to this season. And she handled it with pride and never once gave me any kind of attitude, not that I would ever in a million years think that she would. She's also a player that Coach Brittany was able to pull up at various times throughout the season, and then she became a part of the varsity team at the end of the season. So her future is extremely bright. My coach's award goes to Camille Bates. Lindsay Shandall. Charlotte Sherratt. Bella Giaquinto. Elena San Juan. Georgia Lanham. Emily Perkins. Haley Burnson. Bentley Braswell. Kaylee Burnson. Abigail Goss. Kimber Michaels. Bella Strauss. And Bella Depp. Before I say anything really quickly about all them, I would also like Camille and Maddie to come on up as well. Yeah, so this is 19 girls that we ended the season with. I ended up like snatching jerseys from hurt players to give to other players. So we were plagued with injuries and braces and season-ending things that kind of led us to manipulate our lineup about 17 times within the first couple weeks of the season. I think by the time we settled on a starting lineup, I think we were at like lineup like 192. I can't even remember. So we traveled with like 22 of us to all of our state playoff games. But these girls right here, they broke the school record for the most wins in a season, ending with 30 wins. While we didn't come in first at the region tournament, we came in as the number 4 seed and beat the number 1 seed in the first round of state playoffs. And we went back to the Sweet 16 since the last 2 years. So congratulations to this team. You guys will all also be receiving your Sweet 16 patches. Wasn't enough time between the end of the season and now to get them in, but you will all be receiving that. So congratulations, varsity. I'm super proud of you. You want to take pictures? It's the last time you're going to see them all yet. We now go back to sit down. I'm going to start awards. Alright, so we got a few kind of sections of awards to go, so hang tight with us. We're going to start with my members of the team that earned a varsity letter award. Varsity letter awards are either how much you contributed to the team, time of service on the team, we have certain requirements that you have to meet, so you're going to receive a certificate for those of you that lettered this year on varsity. So when I call your name, just come on up, and you can go ahead back and have your seat. First person who receives the varsity letter award, Brady Jordan. Jordan Powell. Bradwell. Haley Burnson. Abigail Goff. Kimber Michaels. Bella Strong. And Bella Texas. Congratulations, my varsity letter award winner. Alright, so I'm going to start with my individual team awards that I've chosen for the year. The first player I'm going to do has made such a difference for the last 3 years on varsity. I have pushed her, I've gotten some pushback, and I've continued to push her to just be a better player, to go after the ball more, to sacrifice her body, to want every opportunity to touch every ball. This season, she played 113 sets. She ended the season with 48 aces, 328 serve receive receptions, and 359 digs. And my defensive MVP goes to Bella Strong. The next award that I'm going to give is somebody who came in and her sister played for us, and I saw her come in as a freshman, and I was like, ooh, we want her for the future. Super impressed with how I knew she was going to develop. She has spent so much time, not only during volleyball season, but in her club season, improving her skills, getting better. While she made a big impact on our team last year, I felt like she was one of our key players this year that made a huge difference in if we won or we lost. She could kill a ball at a 10-foot line, and she just had some amazing plays this year, and I've never been more proud of what she's done on our team and what she's accomplished and what I think she can go accomplish in her future. She played 114 sets this year. She ended the season with 72 aces, 264 kills, 47 blocks. And my offensive MVP goes to Kimber Michaels. My next award goes to a player that I don't think it mattered this year if I was yelling at her, if I was as happy as I could be with her. She just looked at me and I got it. Mental toughness, always there. Positive attitude, always there. Somebody I could rely on to make a play no matter when it was. Really came out of her shell. I believed in her for the last couple of years, pulling her up to varsity, giving her a lot of opportunities. She made a huge difference on our court this year. One of our key players in every single match. Great attitude, a leader, not only on the court but off the court, somebody that you would want your daughter to be friends with. Somebody who also I know wants to go play college and I think has great potential to go do so. She played 113 sets this year. She ended the season with 32 aces, 293 kills, 44 blocks, 437 serve receive receptions, and 286 digs. And this person is receiving my coach's award, and that is Bella Texas. Alright, and my last award, this child has played an important part of our team for 4 years. She has been a 4-year starter. She came in as a freshman, and I threw her in on varsity, and she has made such a huge difference. She has been my captain for the last 2 years.
She is also a leader on and off the court, always positive attitude, always was one that would come in and wants to work harder on practice and has high expectations for her teammates at practice as well. I couldn't have done the last 4 years without her. She's been a great mentor to some of our younger girls, leading them, guiding them, whether that was volleyball, whether that was school, whether that was just off the court, maybe a shoulder to cry on or a need of a friend. This player played 114 sets for me this season, ended the season with 37 aces, 76 kills, 25 blocks, 543 assists, and 300 digs. And my most valuable player award goes to Bentley Braswell. We're going to move into, I have two players, right, before we do that, I have two players that I also want to recognize. They are going to have the opportunity to have their name on a fancy banner in our gym. It is always an accomplishment when you have worked so hard in multiple seasons to keep up with stats and to make the plays. And they joined our Thousands Club this year, and we are so proud of them because there's not many names on that banner. And so they will get to join the elite few who will get to have their name up there. They both reached 1,000 of their skill this year during our season, and we couldn't be more proud of them, and I would like to recognize them tonight. So I'll call up Bella Scruggs first. Her 1,000 digs this year. She ended the season all through her varsity time. She's ended her career with 1,076 digs, and this season alone had 359 digs. So congratulations, Bella. And the next player goes to Bentley Braswell. She also is joining our Thousands Club this year. She ended the season with 543 assists, and she has a career total of 1,539 assists to end her career. I will keep my fingers crossed that your names are on that board before the end of the school year. Okay? All right, we're going to move into our GPA awards. So not only do I pride ourselves in the fact that we have a phenomenal volleyball team, we also have a really smart group of girls. They don't only apply themselves on the court and at practice and games, but the classroom really does come first. And if you can't perform in the classroom, then you can't perform on the volleyball court. Not only do they work so hard for us, but they keep their grades up all season long. And so we like to recognize one person from each grade level who maintains the highest GPA on our team. So you will be coming up and getting a certificate and a little treat on our behalf. So the first person is going to be our 9th grade GPA winner. She also has the highest GPA for our entire volleyball team, and that is Camille Bates. Our 10th grade GPA winner is Jordan Powell. They're smart cookies this year. Our 11th grade GPA winner is Elena San Juan. And our 12th grade highest GPA goes to Bella Dustin. after year after year. And here we are playing the likes of Glenn and all the teams in Augusta now and everybody else, and it is tough for us every year. Like, there's matches that we go into, and I'm like, oh God, I really just wish it wasn't these teams tonight. And I know we win, but it definitely prepares us for postseason, for state playoffs. So when you put all of us together, all of us coaches meet at the end of the year and hash out who gets what, and it's very competitive. We focus a lot on stats. We go off of numbers. We go off of where they're ranked compared to each other, and how well they do within our region. And that's really the proof is in what they're doing on the court. And I couldn't be more proud in the amount of girls that we have honored this year on our region teams, whether that was honorable mention, our region teams, or possibly player of the years. So we're super excited to nominate those. We have very limited numbers as far as players. We also only allow 7 players on first team all region, 7 on second team all region. So when you're talking about the amount of teams, that's not a lot of girls that we get a fight for at the end of the day. So our girls definitely put up some numbers this year that were a big deal. So the first one that I'm going to honor tonight, she made our honorable mention, and that is Emily Perkins. And they're long tonight. They get little things that you long. The second one I would like to mention, she made our second team all region. So for Region 1, 5A, second team all region is Bella Giaquinto. We had 3 girls make first team all region. So the first one I would like to recognize for Region 1, 5A, first team all region is Jordan Powell. My second player for Region 1, 5A, first team all region is Kipper Michaels. And my third player to make our first team all region for Region 1, 5A is Bentley Braswell. All right, I have 2 more left to give, which is super exciting. For our region this year, our Region 1, 5A Defensive Player of the Year goes to Bella Scroggs. And last but not least, our Region 1, 5A Offensive Player of the Year goes to Bella Tyson. And y'all, I can't say how big of a deal just those ladies being on that team are. Like I said, when you're competing with all these other teams in our region, to have that many girls recognized no matter where you're at is a huge deal. So super proud of you guys, super proud of all your accomplishments this year. It has been an honor to coach this group of girls. A lot of them have been in my life since they were freshmen, and I have watched you grow, I've watched you mature, I've watched you grow from 14-year-old girls to these beautiful young ladies who I know have such a bright future ahead of them. We are losing 9 of you this year, so it'll be very different next year to not have you guys and have you parents at the banquet. So congratulations, girls, and thank you for a great season. All right, I'm gonna end the night and all that they do for us throughout the season. Our athletic director who's going to be here tonight, Jay Darling, and our Board of Education members who are our biggest supporters and our biggest fans. I feel like they've done a great job at highlighting our athletics in the county this season and all the accomplishments that not only volleyball's done, but it's just fall sports in general across the board. So thank you for being here tonight, and you can relay our thanks to everybody else who was unable to be in attendance tonight, so thank you. I'd also like to thank all the parents and all the families. Without you, none of this would be a success year after year. Thank you for getting the girls to practice. Thank you for getting the girls to games. Thank you for traveling sometimes 4 hours within 3 days to come watch us play. There and back. Thank you for everybody who contributed on game day nights and concession stands and team meals and everything else that goes into what we do for the 3 months that we're in season. We could not do it without you parents and families who are involved. So thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your guys' lives, for entrusting your girls to come with us all the time. And we just appreciate all of you. So thank you. There's a few people who I would like to thank individually who have done so much for our program. One of the first people I would like to thank is kind of a behind-the-scenes kind of person. A lot of you guys don't know him because you don't see him because he travels with us on a regular basis. Our bus driver is probably the best bus driver in the entire world. Our saving grace on every trip that we take. If he does not drive, we're like normally throwing up in the front seat, and I don't get my bag hand delivered to my hotel room, and all this other stuff. But I will tell you, your daughters are in some of the best hands when we get on that bus when Chris Fleming is driving for us. He has such a servant heart, and he is there to serve our team and to serve your girls and to protect us. And our season would just not be the same without you and the sacrifices your family makes when you are gone with us. But we appreciate you, and so I just wanted to say thank you. And I have a little gift for you. The next person I want to specifically thank is our go-fit guru person. She keeps us in shape. She keeps us fit, fabulous, and fun all season long. Maybe not the fun part. I don't think the girls think it's fun, but she takes time out of her life to come and to help the girls stay in shape, to help with jump and strength and conditioning, and not only did she do it in the spring, before season 4, she did it in all summer. She came mostly during the season. And so thank you so much for being there for our girls, for taking the time, energy, and effort to plan every workout, and be there for us and provide for these girls and just to overall make us a better team. So thank you so much. The next person I would like to thank is Kathy San Juan. She is one of my go-tos who gets my crazy text while I'm teaching 30 kindergartners and random words I need this done, do this please. There's so much that goes on in my brain, and I don't really run my season. It's normally a couple moms who keep my life together all season, and I couldn't do it without you, from creating the sign-ups this year and making sure that those spots were filled, and sometimes being the bad guy when we had to ask for spots to be filled in the moment, and just in my phone calls and my late night texts and everything else. and I still get a year left with you. So, Kathy, thank you so much for all you do for me, all you do for the girls, and all you do for our program. We appreciate you. And the last person I'd like to give a special thanks to is, she has been my right-hand man for about 4 years now. I'm waiting for the whole notebook of all the phone numbers and everything else, but we get to pass along, it's like the rite of passage to the next person to take it over. You have been a saving grace to me. You have listened to me complain at times. You have listened to me cry and laugh and all of it in between. Not only you, but your family, Jonathan, all your girls have been there. You make sure that my concession stands are set up. You make game nights go so smooth because I don't have to worry about any of it. I don't have to worry about if we're going to be fed or what's going to happen or who's going to be delivered or where we go. My hotels are taken care of. And you've done it for 4 years for me, and I greatly appreciate you, and I'm going to miss you next year. And so I just want to say thank you from me, thank you from our team for all that you've done. Okay. I'm almost done. Thank you, my husband. Without him, I couldn't coach. He has dinner on the table 90% of the time when I get home. He has the kids fed, the kids bathed, homework done, puts to bed most of the time. He holds down the fort when I am gone. And I've done this for 11 years now. And without your support, I couldn't do it. Thank you. And then the last two people are the two people standing up here with me. No coach is ever great without assistant coaches. They are really what makes the day-to-day and the daily grind of it go around. So thank you, Jesse, for coming in and coaching our 9th grade team this year. I appreciate all the love and all that you've given the girls this season. I greatly appreciate you. Coach Jen, I think it's about 5 years now, five full years. We went for a slew of multiple assistant coaches, and I think I finally landed a great one. So thank you for not only coaching with me, but thank you for being my friend. You and I know a lot about each other now. And so
That's my hair.
I do. Yes. But I appreciate you both more than you know, and I appreciate you doing this with me and supporting me in the decisions I make at the end of the day. And I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else, so thank you. Thank you guys all for coming tonight. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy lives and your schedules to come and celebrate with us tonight. I am so blessed to still hold this position and still coach here at ECHS. And every year I fall in love with a new group of girls and their families, and I'm so blessed to be a part of your guys' lives. Thank you for allowing me to be in them. And I appreciate all of you. So thank you. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And seniors, if you want to grab your banners before you leave, they have your name tied up. Fellas, here I did put a little D on